What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for pressing play. Today is a very TRX kind of day. We have two of them in the driveway right now, actually. And we're going to be doing new wheels. We're going to be doing new mods. And yeah, you guys are coming along for the ride. So let's do it. All right, guys. So here we are with Dana's TRX. As you can see, he's got a bed full of tires. We've been there, done that. But basically what we're doing today is we're swapping out these beadlock wheels. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm on the fence of I very strongly dislike them. I wouldn't say hate, but Dana's not a real giant fan either. As you can see, he's got some black diamond wheels in there we're going to be installing on this truck. I'm not going to show you exactly what we're doing yet. It's going to look similar to mine, but not identical. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Now, we're going to be talking about three really cool mods for your Ram TRX today as well. And one of them's already done on my TRX. We'll talk about that in a second. For those of you new to the channel, this is my Ram TRX. These are the wheels that I went with. They are also black diamond. They are the off-road series with the Nitto Ridge Grappler 13.5-inch wides, 35-inch tall tires. Really a good look on this truck. It really gives it that beefy look that the truck kind of already has from factory, but it increases the beef, okay? All right, guys, so we're going to start with the interior because Dana was just telling me off camera how disappointed he is in me, but basically we got a new steering wheel installed, and I did film this. We actually filmed the entire install of this, and somehow it is gone. I don't know where it went.
Don't understand you. We did all that work. I mean, we were prying inside that hole in there to get the steering wheel off, and there's all kinds of footage. And you don't have a single piece of it. I'm in awe.
That's my bad. I don't know where it went, but we did install the steering wheel, and I'm going to get you some better shots of this in the light in a second. But ultimately, it's leather on the sides, perforated leather. Yep, and carbon fiber on the top, dry carbon to kind of match the factory dry carbon here. So, and then a TRX logo underneath the clear coat down here. It's a really nice looking wheel. Red stitch to match the red stitching of the interior. Heated, all the good stuff. Like I said, I'm going to pull it out and give you a better shot. But this is mod number 1. Even though we're not going to show you installing it, it is still a mod because I tried. All right, so here's a little bit better of a view. You can clearly see that carbon fiber up at the top, leather on the sides, red stitching, red TRX logo kind of baked in underneath the carbon fiber or the clear coat. Really a nice looking wheel, and it adds some serious girth. And like I said, guys, this truck is all about being beefy or gigantic off-road presence. This steering wheel is very fitting of this truck. It feels good in the hand, and honestly, once you hit the heating steering wheel element, this actually gets hotter than the stock steering wheel, like almost to the point, it's almost hot enough I can barely touch it. I know that doesn't sound like a great thing, but during the wintertime, it's nice. So anyway, the steering wheel, like I said, obviously is already installed here. We tried with the footage. I don't know what happened to it, but there is a couple of different videos online of showing the install. Not a super easy install on this guy, but either way, it looks good, and I think it was worth it. So the second mod of the day is not installed already. We're going to actually get to do the install here, but it's not super difficult. So we got dry carbon fiber everywhere in the interior here on the steering wheel. The factory carbon fiber I chose from, obviously, Stellantis. Really nice option. I like it a lot. But the gear shift here. Dana, tell me your opinion on the gear shifter of the TRX.
Not a fan. I like the leather, but it's just going to wear with, you know, hand fluids and sweat and
Hand
stuff. Fluids.
So, guys, he told me initially whenever he got his TRX, which is sitting right out there, about to get some new wheels, that the thing that he liked the least about it was the gear shift. Like, whenever he said that, I just started laughing. But that's the kind of guy he is. So anyway, I found something that actually kind of fixes it and makes it match the dry carbon of the factory interior as well as the new steering wheel. And it's this guy right here. So again, all of the links for everything we're doing today, guys, will be in the description down below. But this guy just tapes on. And what's really cool is that I've actually had this in quote-unquote installed for the last couple weeks, because I just set it on here and kind of pressed it into place, and it sits on there really nicely, even there we go, even without being taped on. So we're going to go ahead and do the install, the hard install of taping this thing on, because it's going to match really nicely. I mean, you can see it matches really nicely with the dry carbon right here, and I believe this was only like $40.
2 seconds later.
And just like that, guys, it is installed. So honestly, the hardest part of this install is getting the red protective layer off of the double-sided tape. You take that off and you stick it on there and you press it down and it is good to go. So like I said, really a cool kind of addition to the interior to give it that matching dry carbon look. If you have the dry carbon on the interior, or you're gonna do the steering wheel like I did, it's kind of a no-brainer to have this going on too.
Now it's protected from hand fluids.
Yeah, it's now protected from hand fluids. Dana, what an intelligent man Dana is, right? So again, guys, looking really good. Really love it. But check out the wheels here. It's the last time you're gonna see Dana's truck with stock wheels. We're about to go get them put on now. Yep, there it is. Last time you're gonna see them with the stock bead locks. You're gonna love the look of that, trust me. Once again, guys, just coming in, showing you the matching dry carbon here of all of these aftermarket pieces. I know a lot of people had questions about how it matches or doesn't match, and it actually matches really closely with the stock stuff. I mean, the shifter is pretty much right beside the cup holder here, and you can see it is basically identical. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the third mod. So outside of Dana's wheels, which we're going to be going to do here in a second, we have 3 mods. We got 2 of them already: the steering wheel, the shift knob, carbon fiber cover. Now the third one is going to be some protection for your bed. Yeah, so if you have the spray-on bed liner, you don't necessarily want to destroy that either, but especially if you don't have the spray-on bed liner, this is a product for you. It cost me about $100, and again, guys, link in the description down below. And here it is, guys. The third mod of the day is going to be a bed mat. Now, why I like this so much is because of how thick it is. It's about almost half an inch. It's maybe a little more than a quarter of an inch thick. It's very rubberized, and it's going to absorb a lot of damage before ever damaging your painted bed or the spray-on bed liner. Now, this comes to us from our friends over at Rough Country, and it does say Rough Country there. But I love the price of this. This thing was $95, I believe. Again, I'll put the link in the description down below. It perfectly fits the Ram TRX, and it's going to offer all kinds of protection. I love it. It's perfect for truck guys. It's perfect for anybody who uses that bed for anything. So obviously it comes shipped like this. It's all wrapped up and, you know, in a plastic bag and everything. Ideally, if it was a sunny day here in Pennsylvania, which it's kind of overcast, what I would do is clip the ties off there that are holding it wrapped up and leave it sit in your driveway for a little while so it kind of levels out. I'm not gonna be able to do that today, so I'm just gonna clip those and put them in the bed and just kind of let it work itself out. So it might not sit perfectly flat in this video, but if you have the time, that's how you would want to do it, is set it out in the sun. All right, so like I said, guys, it's still kind of wrapped up because it needs to fully lay out in the sun to kind of get flattened, but this is ultimately what it's going to look like. Once it fully gets flattened out in the heat, it'll obviously sit flat, but you're going to see the Rough Country there. It's going to be a real thick rubber mat to kind of protect the bed liner or your painted bed surface. So we'll let this sit for a couple days, and then, yeah, it should be good to go. Next, we are heading over to the wheel and tire shop to get Dana's wheels installed on his TRX. I'm going to let you guys see them. And as always, guys, with the Black Diamond wheels, check out the link in the description down below. Save yourself a bunch of money on them if you like them as much as I do. Anyway, let's head over to the shop and take a look at these wheels. Dana, talk to me. Do you like the wheels? Do you like the wheels?
This is awkward. Yeah, I like the wheels. I didn't...
Tell me how much you like them. All right, so we're here, guys. The shop is about ready to mount these things, but you're not going to really know exactly what they look like until you see them on the truck. They do look good, though. What's really cool is that the tire shop we're at has a really interesting car on the lift. How about that? That's how you know you can trust a place whenever they're working on very expensive cars. Gotta love the Black Diamond wheels, guys. Black Diamond hitting it out of the park as usual. So obviously he's got them on his TRX. Slightly different color than mine. So I went with the textured black wheels on my black finished truck. His is obviously the gray finish, and those wheels they almost look like they match the gray of the truck, which is a really, really good look. These are a tinted clear coat that goes on top of the machine face. So even though that is a machine face, it has a really black chrome look to it. It actually looks really good on here. So again, guys, if you're interested in the Black Diamond wheels, either color, whether you want this, the black that's on my truck, or even the bronze that they also sell 2 different styles of these wheels. Check out the link in the description down below. You can actually save, I believe it's 10% just by clicking that link and buying these wheels from Black Diamond. So super, super awesome wheels. These are the 20-inch wheels. The 18s actually will not clear the caliper on the TRX. Believe me, I tried. So 20-inch wheels. These are the Nitto Ridge Grappler 35 by 13.5-inch tires, and of course they look absolutely beefy on there. They give it a little bit of a wider stance than factory, of course, as well. It sticks out just a hair past the fender flares, so yeah, it's looking good. Looks way better than the stock wheels. This is the way the truck should look. So we're gonna go get a nice little photo shoot of his truck and my truck side by side, because we both got the same wheels and tire setup now. We have a very similar ditch light setup. I got the ram bar where he doesn't, so it would be kind of an interesting little comparison. But what do you think of them, Dana?
I absolutely love them.
Yeah,
they're perfect.
They look beautiful in the truck.
They don't stick out too far. They're perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can get really obnoxious with the offset and have them sticking out a couple feet outside of the fenders. We actually passed a Raptor on the way here that had his wheels stuck out probably 5 times that amount, and it just looks weird. But this is perfect. This is the way the truck could have literally come this way, and it would have been perfect. All right, guys, I lied. There's actually going to be 4 mods in this video, because there's one additional one that I forgot about, and this actually comes from Fast TRX on Instagram. He actually hooked us up with a red badge for right here. If you remember, Dana originally had a blue one there, and he hooked us up with a red one instead. So
you didn't favor it, but I did.
Yeah, it's not my thing, but I get it. It's some people's thing, and right. It looks okay on there, especially now that it's going to be in red. It's going to match the 6.2 supercharged lettering up there. So it's going to go something like that, and it's pretty easy install. This block basically goes behind the front grille and holds it in place, and then you just stick the red lettering on the front of it. So I'm not going to show you the install really, because it's pretty easy. It's just 2 screws that go through it, and then you slap the red TRX logo on it. Here's what we got here. Basically, you got the 2 screws, and then running through there in the back, there's a little black block that it screws into. Basically, it's just basically pinching in between the grill. So that's it installed. The next step is just to put the TRX logo on there, and it is just double-sided tape. It'll literally just stick right on to there, and it'll be red like all the other accents on the truck instead of blue. There it is. Mod number 4. All right, guys, so we are lined up here for a thumbnail, of course, but check this freaking angle out. The wheels on these trucks look absolutely phenomenal. Huge thank you to Black Diamond Wheels. They are absolutely killing the off-road game here. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you're interested in these wheels, check out the link in the description. But the Black Diamond wheels with the Nitto Ridge Grappler 13.5-inch wides, it is good. It is real good. Having 2 Ram TRXs rolling together, it's definitely a cool feeling. So Dana is obviously pretty happy with the wheel setup.
Definitely. I'm already trying to find a new mod.
I know I said 3 mods in the beginning, but we actually ended up doing 4 technically. One of Dana's mods included, and then also his wheels. Actually, technically, I guess we did 5. We did 5. How about that? 5 cool mods for your TRX. You gotta start with the wheels though. The wheels, the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, and then of course the carbon fiber steering wheel, the carbon fiber shift knob cover, the rough country bed mat, which needs a little bit of time in the sun to really level out. But guys, these trucks are looking fantastic. I'm loving the trucks. Dana's loving the setup with the Black Diamond wheels. Again, the links will all be down below for anything we talked about in today's video. So if you like the way these trucks are set up, check out those links down below. If you guys liked the video, please smash the thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content so we can keep creating these beautiful trucks. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Those things are gorgeous. I love them. So yeah, if you guys are loving it as much as me, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And as always, guys, stay obsessed.